It's like a war zone there. The town of Lahaina has been completely reduced to rubble. We're here on the island of Oahu. Of course, the fire, as you mentioned, is on the island of Maui. This is where all of the evacuees that are leaving the island of Maui are being brought to here on the island of Oahu. So the state of Hawaii has put up facilities here along with the Hawaii Tourism Authority so that the evacuees can have a place to sleep, to go ahead and use restrooms, food, water, internet. Communications right now on the island of Maui is sparse, especially down on the west side where Lahaina is located. By the way, if your listeners have ever been to Lahaina, it's like a war zone there. The town of Lahaina has been completely reduced to rubble. Firefighters are still continuing at this hour, not only to fight the fire there, but to fight the fire up country. There's even fires on Hawaii Island, the Big Island. And so we are watching all that from the capital here in Honolulu, where I am this morning.
In terms of the number of people that have been affected, Billy, is there an estimation of how many people are displaced at this point?
From what we hear, 217 homes or businesses have been affected. So that means literally there are thousands of people, as you mentioned, in shelters on the island of Maui. There were 4 shelters. Some of them had to be evacuated and moved to other shelters. And so people have been leaving. And a lot of visitors come to Maui every year. So a lot of them are trying to get to the airport, trying to jump on planes, make reservations. Some of the airlines have brought in extra flights to take people either from Maui to Honolulu or from Maui to wherever their destination may be.
In terms of fighting back against the wildfires, what is the situation with that? Are they still burning?
They are still burning. As a matter of fact, Maui's getting a little bit of rain relief this morning. But basically what this was, high pressure up to the north. There was Hurricane Dora, which came to the south. So the two sides, the winds, they curled together like this and came over together right over the island of Maui. So over the island of Maui, you saw winds of 80 miles per hour over the mountaintops. You can go ahead and calculate that to metrics for kilometers per hour. But once again, not only there, but also on some of the other islands as well. Very high winds. So we were telling people about a fire warning in the week leading up to the events that happened in Lahaina. But once again, it's very depressing. It's for those of us that live here in these islands, Lahaina was that piece of paradise on the island of Maui where lots of tourists used to come. It was a music center. It was a cultural center. It was also the capital of the Hawaiian Islands back in the days of King Kamehameha III. Historically, people's homes this morning gone. Disbelief would be a word that, and just disbelief would be a heavy word to use this morning.
Yeah. Billy, it must be exhausting for you to be reporting on something that is so disastrous for a place that you hold so dear.
We talked to Kumuhula. Kumuhula is a teacher of the art of Hawaiian dance, hula, that comes from Maui. Her son is on the fire lines. They had to be moved from where they are. There are word also, the American Red Cross is assisting because a lot of the people can't find family members. A very family-oriented community on the island of Maui. Lots of families in different places. But with the cell sites down, the landlines down, they're not able to reach each other. They don't know if family members are alive. There's a lot of angst there. But Maui is resilient. Maui is strong. And they will get through this. But just like anything else, this morning, disbelief and grief over the loss of so many homes and places that people hold dear to their hearts.
Billy, we're very grateful for you taking the time to speak to us. Thank you very much.
For those of you that have been to Lahaina before, those of you who have taken pictures and video and stood in Lahaina before, know that you hold in your hands memories of a place here in the islands that no longer exists like that anymore. From Honolulu, we'll send it back to you.